Good evening, all. Good evening. Am I audible? Is my screen properly visible? Can you please confirm, dear participants? So today is day 12 of this virtual Python internship, and I welcome you all on behalf of Pantech elearning. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Thank you. So I hope we can start the class, right? So what all things we have seen yesterday? Till day 10 we have seen some important concepts. So after that, in day 11 we have seen one application which is web scraping, which is very useful when you go for creation of data sets, okay, or if you want to collect the unstructured data into structured format, you can use that. And regarding next, today we will be seeing another interesting one. So this will be composed of, in today's class will be comprised of speech recognition, okay, converting that into text. And once you convert that into text, I'm going to do about converting that text into audio format. So it will speak, and then we are going to see about how to convert, okay, how to take, if you have an image and you are having some text in it, how to take that text in Python. So you can take that, and we have already learned about, we'll be learning about how to convert text into speech, okay. So we'll be giving the image and taking that text and passing it to the speak. So it will speak that as a audio output. So once we see one by one about all these things, finally we are going to integrate everything so that the user can select whatever the input type he want and whatever the output type he want, so that it will become a overall application, okay. So that's what today we are going to see. So we'll start one by one. And regarding the assignment, many are started submitting. Tomorrow will be the last date, okay. Tomorrow evening, please try to complete, and if time permits, we'll see about the code part, okay. I'll explain you how to do it in tomorrow's session. Once again, I'll explain you about the rules in the end of the session regarding the assignment 2. Okay guys, so can we start with day 12? Can I get thumbs up in chat box? Can we start? Dear participants, so I'm waiting for your response. Okay, so we'll start with today's class. So we'll go one by one. So in the end, we'll be seeing how to do it overall, okay. We are going to go step by step, and finally we are going to compress everything into a single application. So first, starting with speech recognition, okay. So I'm going to use one library for speech recognition in Python. So what this will do, it will get my audio source. So when I speak, it is going to get that audio source and convert it into text format. So whatever I am saying will be converted into a string format, okay. It will be a text string format. So I can print that and do further manipulations in this. So once we see this, we are going to use something known as speech recognition, and you want to install PyAudio also. And once you complete these things, we are going into the coding part to how to record it and do all that stuffs, okay. So once you've done it, next step will be how to convert a text into a speech, okay. So we are going to give some input text, so how it is converting into a speech, so that will be the next part, okay. And then we will be going into translation, and then with image to text, all these things we are going to cover in today's session. So starting with speech recognition, first let's try to do the speech recognition. And today for these tasks, I am going to use my Python IDE only, okay. I am not going into Google Colab. Since it is convenient for this task, I am going in with that. So it's your option. If you wish, you can do it any of your IDE, okay. So starting with speech recognition, you have to install, okay, pip install speech recognition, this library, and then PyAudio. You want to install both of the things. So I have already installed it. So if you don't have, please install, then only you can do this task for speech recognition. So once we install the speech recognition, we have to import it. So the coding part will be, I can import speech recognition, speech underscore recognition as SR, in the short form as SR. Okay. So with this SR, what I'm going to do, I can call, okay, with the help of SR, we are having some option known as microphone. So this microphone, okay, will help you to access your microphone so that whatever you are saying can be integrated with Python. So using this speech recognition, we are calling this module microphone as source. So in the name source, we are using this microphone. So I am just printing wait for calibrations, because why I am doing is, in this microphone, it want to adjust to the ambient noise in your room. Okay. So you can call this, okay. So you want to create an object in the name recognizer. I'm sorry, it is not in this image. Okay, in the SR. So I think we can go directly into the coding part and I'll explain you one by one. Okay, I'll go directly into my Python file. First, let me import speech underscore recognition, okay, as SR. So in the short form SR, I'm importing it, okay, and I'm going to create a object recognizer. So this will be the recognizer from SR, okay, SR dot recognizer. There is an option known as recognizer. Okay guys, so this will be the recognizer for us. This is for conversions. Once we done that, I'm going to create with the help of SR dot microphone. See the cap and small letter, it is important, otherwise you won't be getting the proper output. With microphone, so this will be the source, okay. So this is for input option, okay. I'm just going to print wait for calibration, okay. So I'm going to calibrate it, so for the ambient noise in that, okay, in that room. So I can call this recognizer, and I want it to adjust for the ambient noise, so I don't want to speak anything now. So I'll call this adjust underscore for underscore ambient, okay, underscore noise, and inside of it I want to pass two things. The first one will be the source. What is the source? Source is the audio file, right? So when I run this will be my microphone source. It is going to pass there, and I want to set the duration for this calibration. So I'll set duration is equal to, I'll set 3 seconds, okay. So all those things will be setted. So once I done it, I'll print start speaking. Okay, this will be printed by me. Okay, this code is typed in Python ideally. It's normal Python. We already seen in the first class, right? How to install it, how to open it. And then once I done it, now I want to recognize the audio. Okay, so I'll call the variable audio equal to, I'll call the recognizer to listen. So where it will be listening, it will listen to the source. So this now record all the information and it is stored in the variable audio. So once it is done, it will automatically terminate. I'm going to print recorded successfully. Okay, so this will be given in the output. So once all it done, now I want to convert this into a text, right? So now it has recorded my voice, but what is the thing I have said? It should be recorded, right? It should be given in the text format. So what I'm going to do, I'll create a variable speech is equal to, I'll call this recognizer. So in this you are having an option which is known as recognize, okay, which is from Google. So recognize underscore Google, I'll pass the audio. So what is this audio variable? It is the source, right? It is listened and it is recorded and it is passed into this Google recognizer. Okay, it is converted into a speech in this variable. So whatever it is done, okay, so I'm going to create a variable speech is equal to speech dot lower. So let me convert it into lower. Okay, so once I done that, I'll print the speech. So this will be the coding part for listening my audio and converting it into a text format. Guys, can we try to use it? Can we try whether it is working or not? Can we try, guys? So let me run this. It is going to tell wait for calibration. Okay, so I'll keep silence in that time. So when it tells start speaking, let me speak. Okay, so it will automatically cut off when I stop speaking and it should recognize and print the speech. So let's try to do this. I'll run this module. Okay, hello everyone, I am checking this. Can you see the output, guys? Is it working? Yes, it is working fine, right? Can we try again? I can run it again. See here, whatever I told, it is printed. So how this is done? So with this microphone, okay, it is listening to my audio from my microphone, okay. So it is stored in this variable audio. I am listening, I am adjusting for ambient noise. So for 3 seconds, it is going to print this one, okay. Wait for calibration. After 3 seconds, it is going to print this output. So once it is done, it is going to listen to the source, and once everything is complete, it is going to tell me recorded successfully. Okay, and now I am using this Google Recognizer to listen and understand whatever I spoke, and it will convert into a speech. Okay, it is in the text format. I'll run again. Good evening all, this is Python class. See here guys, okay. Clear guys, is it working fine, right? So this part is successful, okay. So it is recognizing my speech. Clear guys, so next step will be, now we have converted our audio file into text format. The next step I am going to do is, I am going to convert whatever I spoke, I am going to convert it into speech. So we'll see how to do it, okay. And what I am going to integrate is, when speaking, I am going to ask the user to select the language. So I am going to translate it also. Okay, I am going to perform translation. So for speaking there is an option, and for translation there is another option. We'll go step by step. First one will be speaking. So if you have any text or a string, and if you want to convert it into audio format, okay, then you can use this library, which is pyttsx3. So you can use this pip install pyttsx3, and this will help you to convert text into audio file. Okay, I can import this. Okay, I have to create a variable. I am creating it in the name engine equal to pyttsx3.init. Okay, so this will help us to run this, and I can give it a sentence. Okay, see here, hello world. And using this engine variable, I am setting a property, set property rate. Okay, so I am passing rate here, and I am setting it 100. So this will determine the speech speed. Okay, so in what rate, if you reduce it, it is going to tell very slowly, and if you keep it high, it is going to speak faster. And to run it, you can use this engine.say. Okay, so it is going to give me that output. It is going to speak, and we'll try to use it. So you can use this also at the end, dot run and wait. Okay, so we'll try to do this one. Okay, now let me give this entirely in the comment. Okay, let it be in the command format. Let me go and create how to convert a text into a audio file. I'll import. Okay, so once I import it, I'll create a variable engine equal to okay, I'll create this object, and once I done it, let me pass a sentence. Okay, so this will be a string, and this will be converted later into audio file. Let me give a lengthy sentence. Speech recognition, it is, you can just directly install it using Python. Okay, use pip option, pip install speech recognition, and since you want to use your audio also, you can install this pip install pyaudio. With both of these, you can actually use the speech recognition. You can use this code, it will work properly. Okay, you have to create an object for it, and once you create it, it will run. And regarding this, okay, so I have created a sentence here. Now I am going to set some property for this variable engine. Engine dot set capital V property, and here I'll set the rate, and let me set this to 100 first. Okay, so once we run this, later on we'll try to change this and see how it is working. Engine dot say, and here I have to pass the input sentence, which is in this variable sentence. Okay, and finally I'll create engine dot run and wait. Okay, so we'll try to run this.
Hello all. This is Python class. I welcome you all.
Can you hear that robot voice? I hope it will be heard. Can you guys hear that? It ran successfully. Can you please confirm whether it is audible to you or not? Okay, so this is, I'll change this rate to 200 now. Let's check how it is running. Okay.
Hello all, this is Python class. I welcome you all.
See here, can you guys understand this? What it is happening? If you change this to 200, it is going to tell very fastly. Yes, thank you for confirming it. So once I set it to 100, it is going to tell very slowly. If you ready furthermore, it is going to tell very slowly. Okay. If you set to 200, it is speaking very fastly. So that's what the difference. Clear, guys? So this is how you can convert your text into audio format. I'll set this to 50, so it will be very funny. It will tell very slowly. I'll show you.
Hello all. This is Python class. I welcome you all.
I hope you got the result, right? It is very slow. So 150 is better, I think so. So this will run properly. Now we'll try to integrate both of these, okay?
Hello all. This is Python class. I welcome you all.
150 is better, right? It is running fine. So now what I'm going to do, let me comment out this. So whatever I am telling, it is going to give me back as an audio file, okay? So instead of passing this sentence, I'll remove this, okay? This speech, okay? This is a string, right? Whatever I told in this, okay? It is going to convert it into text file here. And this text, I'm going to pass it here for the engine to say speech. Clear? Hello all, am I audible?
Hello all, am I audible?
Did you guys get the output? It is speaking, right? So whatever I am telling, it is going to repeat with me. Okay, so whatever I am doing here, listen, I am going to use my microphone as a source and listening to whatever I am saying, and using Google, I am going to convert, okay, I am recognizing and converting it into text. And that text now I'm giving to this PyTSX3, okay, I'm going to pass it here to say it in the robot voice. Clear? So next step will be, I'm going to integrate into translation. So whatever I'm going to do, see, listen guys, what I'll do is, I'm going to use the microphone to listen whatever I'm saying. And then it is going to convert into a text format, okay, in string format, it is going to give me this speech variable. So once I get that, there is an option. Using Google Trans, you can translate, okay. So if I set this language input as Tamil, it is going to give me in the output as Tamil, okay. So it is going to convert and give me the output. Or it will show what are the language code for other languages. If you want to convert, you can do that. But it may not accurate. I have tried it. It is not that much accurate, but you can play with it, okay. It is correct in some sentence and it will be wrong in some cases. Pronunciation may vary, but we'll try to do it, okay. So next step will be integrating the translation part. And regarding the translation, we are going to use something known as Google Trans. And there are little bit issue, and for me this version worked fine, okay. So if you want to, this pip install Google Trans will install the Google Trans, and if you want to, okay, if you want to install a particular version, then you can mention it like double equal to, you can mention this version. So this version is working fine for me. Clear guys? So if you want to try this, you can use this version, okay. Please make note of it. You can take a snapshot, okay. And once you install this library, you can import this Google Trans, import Google Trans, and you want to create an object for it, okay. Translator equal to Google Trans dot translator. So this will help us to translate the input. I am texting, okay, text equal to hello all. So this will be the input, okay. So I am just printing using this Google Trans. There is an option for lang codes, which is nothing but the language code. So if you want to convert this to any other language like Tamil or Telugu, okay, whatever the language may be, for each language there is a code for you, okay. For Tamil it is TA, and for Telugu it is TE, and for other languages there are certain codes. So based on whatever you are entering, it is going to convert into that language. So once I print this code, it is going to show this to the user and ask him to select one. So I am going to enter some language. Okay, it will ask the user to enter, so I'll enter it, and it is passed here. Okay, translator, this translator dot translate. So this will help us to translate the text. Okay, and I am passing text equal to the text. So this text is this one, input. Okay, and then the text is equal to the destination language you want to do. So I am passing it as language, this one. Okay, whatever I am selecting. So once I done that, I am going to print the translation so that we can see whatever it is present there. Can we start with this, guys? Can we try to do it? So I'll comment this out for now. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, let me create a function for this trans. Okay, so I'm going to translate. I'll print, wait a minute guys, we have to import, right? So we'll start from the base itself. Import Google Trans. Okay, I'll create an object for it. Translator is equal to Google Trans dot capital T translator. Okay, once I create it, I'll pass the input text. Hello all, how are you? Okay, let it be the input text. Okay, and I'll print, I want to print what are the language code, so I'll call this Google dot, okay, Google Trans dot language code. Okay, I need to get the language code. It is completely caps. Okay, lang codes. So once I pass this, let me create a variable language. So this will be the input from the user. Select language. Okay, and whatever I am getting, I am going to convert it into lower form because all the language code are in the lower cases. Okay, finally I'll give translation is equal to, I'll call this object translator dot translate, and inside I have to pass the text, which will be the input text, equal to text, and test equal to the language which I want to choose, which is language variable. Okay, finally I will print the translation so that we can see whatever we are getting there. Okay, can we try to run it? Can we run it, guys? I'll run this. So it is giving me what all the languages available. Okay, so this is the languages available, and it is giving me it is a dictionary, right? So if you want to go in this language, you want to pass this AF. Okay, and we'll search for Tamil here, and it is here, it is TA. Okay, and for the other languages you can search that. Let me convert this into Tamil. Okay, if I enter TA, okay, this is what the output it is giving. So source is English, so whatever language we have given is English, and the destination is Tamil. Okay, and the text is Anevarukkum Vanakkam Eppadi Irukkireergal. So what we have given, right? So hello all, how are you have been translated now into Tamil, and the pronunciation it is giving. Okay, and this pronunciation, if you want to convert this into audio, you want to pass this pronunciation alone, so that will be help you to speak it. Okay, we have converted using, we have extracted audio format from pytss3, right? So in that, if you want to speak this, you can pass this pronunciation. Okay, and these are all the things available here. So let's try to change a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'll pass, okay, I'll use this option now. I'll take this one. So I'm going to integrate everything now. Listen guys. So we got this, right? So let me pass these things, all the translation part, into a function so that it will be clear for us to run. Okay. And here, since passing this text, I'll directly pass this speech, okay, to convert. So before that, we have to do one thing. Please wait a minute. Let me restructure this code. Let's keep it here. We define trans. We create a function for it. Let it be clear. So all these things, let me pass it inside. And we want to do other things. So I'll start with print translating. Okay, so once I done it, I'll print the language codes. So let me go and create it in a structured format. Okay, so these things should be come at the end, right? So we want to speak this, and this should be come in the end. So once I convert it, I want to speak this, okay, in whatever language I am choosing. So it is going to create this. So let me create this also outside this function. Okay, so it is going to print the language code and ask me to select, okay, and it will translate. Okay, all these things will be translated, and this text, so this text, what I need to do, this text is this speech, okay, whatever I am speaking, okay, I'll pass this into this text. So this will be converted now, this will be translated, and it will print the translation. As we see earlier, the translation is like composed of many things, right? And I want only the pronunciation, okay, so I'll print the translation. Okay, translation dot text. First let me print this text, and whatever I'm going to speak is in this translation variable, I want the pronunciation alone. Okay, so I hope it will run fine since we have created a function. Let me call it outside trans. So we'll try to run this. Okay, so we got an error. Okay, since we are using it here, we want to import it. Let me clear and open this freshly, okay? Okay, so let me speak now. Good evening all. So it is asking me to select the language. Okay, let me pass French now, FR. Okay, so I'll select the language. It want to convert and give me the French sentence, and it want to say now. Okay, please try to listen. Let me press enter and run it. Please try to listen whether it is working or not.
Bonsoir tout le monde.
Can you understand that? It is telling, right? So it is printing the text and it is giving me the audio output. So whatever we have done now, whatever you are speaking, you can listen that, okay, and you can convert it into some other language. Okay, we'll do this again. Thank you so much. Okay, let me find for Japanese, it is JA. Okay, so let me try to convert it. JA.
Domo arigato.
Okay, it is different. I can't understand, but I heard arigato. I hope many guys would know that. For thank you, it is in Japanese, it is arigato. So we'll try to run it once again. Thank you.
Arigato.
It is telling arigato. So I hope it is running successfully, right? So we have converted and completed all these things successfully. It is working very fine. Okay, so till now, please once again brush up a little bit. First we have tried to connect our audio source to the Python. So whatever we are saying, we have converted into text part. Okay, text part. So once you convert it into a text, okay, next what I have done, using text I have generated a audio file. And next what I have done, I tried to convert it, okay, using Google Trans. I tried to translate, and whatever I am translating, I am getting it in the output format. I tried to speak that, okay. So this is what we have done till now. And next will be optical character recognition with the help of Tesseract. Okay, so with the help of Tesseract OCR, there is something known as optical character recognition from Google. Actually you want to install it and give the path for it, so that then only you can use it. So what this will do is, it will convert, okay, if you are having an image and if you are having some text in it, it will try to take that text alone. Okay, so that's what the use of this image to text is. So to create, okay, you want to install pip install pytesseract, you want to install it, and you want to download one file also. So let me try to do it. So once you install it, please go to your browser, okay, and search for this UB Tesseract Mannheim. Okay, take a screenshot of it. You want to search this one, UB Tesseract Mannheim. So once you get this, go into this GitHub link. So this is where you can find that. Okay, come below and you can see this Tesseract OCR for Windows. I'll open this, and once you come below, you can see this link where it is here, setup file. Okay, you can click this, it will start downloading. Actually I already have it, so I'll install it once again. And please remember this installation part, it is very important. So once you got the setup file, you want to go inside of it, okay, and follow this instruction, and please make sure you want to copy that path because you are going to use that. Okay, I'll pass yes here, let it load. So whenever you are using this PyTesseract, you want to pass that path. Okay, so the path where you installed this file, so then only you can use it. And you also need to install pip install PyTesseract. Let me choose the language, click next, agree, okay, next. Okay, this path is very important. Let me copy this, and this has additional option. If you want to download, you can go inside it. See here, it is giving me additional languages. Okay, if you want to have, if you are having an image and it is having any Tamil script or any other language, you can use it. Okay, for that you have to install this one. You have to select this also, and once you done it, copy this path. This is important, and I'll click next and install. Let it install, and it is completed. Okay, now I'll tell you where to use this path and where we are going to use it. So once you install this PyTesseract, you want to call it. Okay, once you import it, import PyTesseract and then use this option, pytesseract.pystesseract.tesseract underscore command. Okay, so in this you want to paste that path, okay, along with the file name tesseract.exe. you want to pass that, then only it will run. Okay, and once you set this path, you can go with pytesseract.image to string option. So whatever image you are passing, if it has string in it, which means text, it is going to give you the text output. And this image variable, you want to pass the image location. Okay, so you want to pass the image location, which means the path for it. So I'll try to remove this one. Let me pass it as a comment once again. Okay, we'll try to do freshly, and finally we are going to integrate all of these things. Okay, import PyTesseract. Okay, and I want to set the path pytesseract.pytesseract, okay, .tesseract underscore cmd equal to, I want to set the pass. So I'm going to place R here, which will be mentioning it as a raw string. If you don't mention R before this, when you paste the path, it is going to give you Unicode escape error. Okay, if you place R here, it will avoid it. And I'll paste the path, and along with it, I'll pass tesseract.exe. This is the file extension. Okay, once I done it, I'm going to create image. Okay, I'll load image equal to, I want to paste the path here. Okay, I'll place it as a raw string, and let me open a sample image. Copy path. Okay, and where our code is, so let me paste the path here. This will be the path, okay, for the image. So now I want to use this PyTesseract. I'll print. Okay, I can store it in a variable, or I can directly print using PyTesseract dot. Okay, you want to use image underscore to underscore string. We are converting an image into a string format, and inside I'm going to pass this image variable. Okay, we'll try to run this. The pen is mightier than sword. Can you see it, guys? The image I have given, right, it is converted into string format. How it is done? With the help of optical character recognition from Google using PyTesseract. Is it clear, guys? How it is working? So we want to set this path, okay, wherever this file is, you want to set that path using this option, and you want to load the file using this one, and finally I'm printing the output. Okay, clear, guys? So now we'll go into our final objective, which is using all these things to convert it, okay, into an integrating all, okay. We are going to show the user to select whatever he wish, and we are going to give whatever he require, okay. That's what we are going to do. So once I complete this, whatever we have seen now till now, I'm going to integrate everything. Clear, guys? Can we try to build one? Okay, so we'll start, and I want to restructure all these things, so I'll go step by step. Let me remove this, okay. First let us give all the import part, okay. So I don't want to be it in this way. I'll take this Control X, I'll paste it here, okay, and we have our objects here, let it be, and this is for recording the audio, right? So the first one, we'll try to record the audio, okay. I'll create a function for it, define record, and inside of this I'm going to keep all these things. Clear, guys? I'll check whether it is correct. So once I done all these things, I don't want to print it here itself. I'll return this speech, okay. Is it clear, guys? Let me return it. Let me keep it in the common way text, okay. I'll keep it in the variable text so that it will be easy for us to don't get confused in between. So this will record and give me the text finally. Clear, guys? Next will be translation. And in this function, I want to use this text, right? Whatever I'm giving, I want to use it. So let me create a parameter, okay, text. Okay, I want to use this text where here. We want to convert this text. And finally, I'll return all these things, okay. I want to, wait, let me go and search for translation. But in this translation, I don't want to say it here, okay. I'll print the translation alone, I'll print what it is, and I'll return translation, because I'm going to separate everything, okay. Speaking will be different, so I want just to translate this. Whatever the input text I'm giving, it is going to ask you the language code and it will translate and give you the output, okay. Clear, guys? I'll print the pronunciation also, translation dot pronunciation. Clear, guys? So once we done it, let me create another one for speaking, okay, another function, define speak, and here I'll use this variable engine, okay, set property, and here I want to set the rate, and I'll set this to 130, okay. Now let us keep it to 130, because 150 it is little bit faster and 100 it is little bit slower, okay. I'll keep it inside. And I want to say engine, okay, dot say, and now here comes the parameter. So in this speak you want to pass a text, so it is going to speak that. I will pass that here, okay. And finally I'll ask this engine to wait, engine dot run and wait. Clear, guys? So this will help us to speak, okay. So next one will be, we'll try to convert this image, okay. And this one, what I'm going to do, I'll cut this one. So every time if the user wants to convert an image, I'm going to ask the user to enter the path, okay. So I'll create an input option, enter path for image. So I'll get it from the user, and whatever he is giving, I'm going to convert it. Let me create a function in the name, define image, okay. And I don't want to pass any parameter here, it is going to give me the output. So finally I'll return this, okay. Image to string, this one, okay, and I hope it is fine. So this image, it will be passed here. So once it is done, I'll print the text. So we don't want to print it, I'll just return the text, okay. Clear, guys? Is it clear till now? So now we want to integrate everything. Let me create some options here. First, whenever this thing runs, I'm going to print, okay, I'll print a multi-line statement, select, okay. The one will be, let me ask him to select the input. Let me give like this. select the input method. Okay, so the first one will be audio. So if I speak, I'm going to integrate with it. Okay, next one will be text. So I can directly type it here, and third one will be image. So he can select any of these three things. So if you want to pass the audio, you are going to pass this record option. Okay, and if you are going to ask him to type it directly, you can call this text option, he can select, or if you want to give an image, you can use this third option. So once I done it, okay, I'll ask the user to select equal to input select. Okay, so once it is done, if select is equal to 1, okay, I need to pass, okay, text. Okay, I'll get it from the record option. Clear guys? This record, it will return that text. I'll store it in the variable text. Elif select is equal to 2. So if he selected 2, I want to pass text equal to, this is text option, right? So input enter text. So this is direct input from the user. He can type and get the output. Elif select is equal to 3. Okay, if we done it, I'm going to ask text equal to, I'll pass this image option. Okay, so all these things will be done. If else, I'll just pass it here in this else statement so that it won't get any error for now. So this will help us to get the input. Now we want to ask the user, so whatever you need to do now. So okay, I'll print again a multi-line statement, select the output option. Okay, and in that the first one will be translated text. Okay, I can show him the text directly. Translated audio. Okay, the third one will be, let me just give him the audio. Okay, we have done it right first time. And the fourth one will be text option. Clear guys? These are the 4 options I am going to show him. So all those things will be done. So he will be selecting some, right? So I'll create another variable known as select. Select equal to input, again select the output option for you. Okay, and if select is equal to 1, so what is 1? Tell me guys. Translated text, right? I want the text alone. Okay, I want the text alone. So what I'm going to do, this one, okay, trans and it text, I want to pass the text. So we will be getting the text in any of these 3. So I'll pass the text inside. So it is going to give me the translated output. Clear guys? Is it clear? I'll print it directly. And the next one, okay, so regarding this trans text, so this will return the translation entirely. I want the text alone. Okay, so I want the text alone, so let me pass dot text here. Okay, so this will give me the text. And the next one will be elif select is equal to 2. If it is 2, okay, I want to give the translated output in the audio format, right? So what I need to do, I want to call which one? Translation again, but I want the translated pronunciation now. Okay, so I'll create text equal to translation trans. Okay, that's the name of the function, right? And inside I'll pass the text input text. And once it is given, okay, I'll create another variable print text, and text is equal to, I want the pronunciation alone to pass, so I'll call this variable text dot pronunciation. Okay, so this will give me the pronunciation alone. Now I want to pass this inside the audio. So now I want to speak it, right? I want to speak it, right? So what function I need to call? This speak option, and I want to pass some variable in the argument text. So I want to pass this text inside of it. Okay, I will call this speak now, speak, and I'll pass this text inside. Is it clear guys? It is going to pass that and give me the output. And the next third option will be elif select is equal to 3. If he selected 3, I want to give him the direct audio. So I'll call this speak option and I'll pass the text inside. So it is going to give me that output. Or really, select is equal to 4. Okay. The fourth option will be what it is text, right? So I want to give the text alone. Okay, let it be the translated text. Okay, I'll print output text. Okay, so can we run it, guys? So I'll do one thing. Okay, so let me take all these things, I'll pass it in a while loop, so every time it will keep on asking me. So I want to run again and again, right? So it is a little bit difficult, guys, here. So let me create a while loop, while true. So we will try to run. I hope it is fine now. Let's try to run this. Okay, it's starting fine. Select the input method. So let me tell, I want to give it in the audio format. Okay, so it's asking me the audio. Hello everyone. Okay, it is recorded successfully. Now it is asking me to select the output option. What can I give, guys? Please tell me in chat box. Can we try to get the translated audio? I'll go for 2. So it is giving me what is the translation option present there. So let me select. Okay, some guy asked Telugu, so let me give TE. Okay, we got an error as known as pronunciation. So we have to alter it here. So there is an issue here. So this trans is giving me this one, right? So let me take this one and here. Wait a minute, guys. So now it will give pronunciation, but here I want to take the text alone. Okay. So we'll try to run again, or I'll go with text now. Okay, we'll try everything. Hello all. Okay, it is asking me which option I want. Let me go with 2 now. It is asking me the language. I'll select the language.
Andariki Vandana.
It is working, right? I hope it is fine now. So I have just returned. Okay, see here in the function. In this trans, I returned the translation.text earlier. So in that text, you will be getting text alone. So we cannot get this pronunciation. Now we can get everything, right? So I'll try to run this again. Okay, let me go with image now. So I want to pass the path of this image. Okay, let me go and copy this path. Let me give some other image now. This image. Okay, copy as path. Let me pass this. Now it is going to ask me what is the option I need. Let me get the text alone. Okay, or can I get it in text 4? See here the output, I got it here. Okay, I'll go with audio again. This is working fine. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Okay, now I want to select the output option. What can we go, guys? Tell me in chat box. Let me go with translated text. Okay, now let me go with first option. It is asking me the language. Let me end with Tamil itself. Let me go with TA. இது நன்றாக வேலை செய்கிறது அனைவருக்கும் மிக்க நன்றி. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. I hope it is running successfully. You can try this again. Okay, please try to make on your own. It is very interesting, right? I got some good comments in the chat. Thank you for that comments, guys. Thank you so much. So regarding the assignment 2, these are the rules. You want to create a ATM simulator with class and object in Python. It should check the username and password and allow the user to use the ATM. It should have balance option, withdrawal and deposit options. And every time if he uses these options, it want to send the 6-digit OTP. You can do that with the help of random module. Okay, and ask the user to enter that OTP and verify and allow to perform this operation. And many of you guys have submitted. Very good. And regarding the update link for second assignment, we will be circulating it in tomorrow's session. So by tomorrow, please try to complete this. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in next class. And next class, we are going to use this option to create another one. Okay. So the next project in tomorrow's class, we are going to create a virtual assistant like Jarvis. So if you ask him to open YouTube, it will open YouTube. So that's what we are going to do. So things like, now we can get the audio option, right? So whatever you are speaking can be done with the help of Python now. So we are going to integrate and create a virtual assistant like Jarvis from the Iron Man movie. So that's for tomorrow's class, and in day 14 we'll be seeing how to connect with MySQL database and then moving into libraries, pandas, numpy and towards machine learning. Clear guys? So that's it for today guys. Thank you. Please try to complete the assignment by tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll be giving you the link for updation. Okay, thank you guys.